Come on in, guys. All right, welcome to week 5. Y'all made it this far. Congratulations. On to your next individual immunity challenge. Joelle, I'm gonna need that necklace back. Thanks, sir. Try to win it back. Everybody else, try to win it for the first time. Today's week, we're talking about the deceiving Potiphar's wife. Today's challenge, you're gonna have 3% of your body weight of water in your bucket. You're gonna bring the bucket above your head and you're gonna be on this balance beam. If you touch the floor or the bucket touches your head, you are out and you are vulnerable for today's tribal council. The last tribal member as staying on the platform with the bucket in their hair, they are safe and they will win this immunity necklace. You ready? Attitude check. Let's do this. All right. Time begins, challenge begins in 3, 2, 1, lift. We are off. This is the deceiving challenge. You need to be up. You cannot hit, touch the floor. Potiphar's wife. In this challenge, if you don't think you're going to make it and not win this challenge, but you want to do something for the tribe, I need 2 people to drop. You get a pack of oranges and a bag of apples to energize your family, your team, and get you one step closer to the finals. You'll have to drop now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. I need one more. One more to get both. James did it. Y'all received a bag of apples and oranges. All right. 3 minutes in. Ashley, look at the one challenge. She was up for 43 minutes. So this might be a challenge for her. She's ready. Robert's looking solid. Joelle's looking solid. Lift that bucket a little bit higher. Good. Ruby's got her hands all the way up. Charlissa is a statue. This challenge was a favorite from season 2 where it lasted 38 minutes, where this winner, Lily, solidified her spot in the finals. This challenge is what helped her win. This challenge helped this year's castaway. Joelle's feet are shaking. Oh my goodness, his feet are shaking. Lift your head up, your bucket up. Robert, you're clear. Joelle, a little bit higher. Yep, you're clear. Joelle is shaking. Who needs this immunity? Who needs safety? 5 minutes in, 2 are out, and another deceiving reward. If you drop now, you will get donuts and a refreshing Red Bull caffeine, what you need to get you going. You can drop and get some sugar. This is only yours. If you drop in 5, you can get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No Red Bull and no donuts. Don't rest on the head. Robert and Joelle are fighting for this. They are shaking. The hands, Joelle's legs, Ashley and Charlissa have not even moved. This is tough. They are on a 4x4 balance beam. Joelle's arms, Joelle's feet. Six minutes in. This is a challenge. Joelle, lift up the bucket. It's going down. Just like Jordan in season 2. She couldn't even feel it. Keep your hand higher, Robert. Ooh, Robert's trying. Yeah, they're shaking. Joelle's legs. Robert is right there. There it is. That's the fighter right there. Robert's trying. Yep. Ruby adjusting. Perfect. This is 3% of your body weight of water. This is a fight. Season 2 did 38 minutes. Y'all are 30 minutes away from beating the record. Bucket high, Joelle. Bring your bucket higher. Yours and Robert's. I know the muscles can only take so much. Robert, you got to lift it up. It's passing your head. Bring it up. Robert's trying so hard. That's the fight. Joelle's body is shaking. That is fighting right now. Robert is out. It is what it is. Good job, Robert. What a shot. Yeah, you can get some of that one. Joelle, the only boy left, and Ashley have not moved one bit. What a challenge. Joelle is making the American flag wave. Lift it up, Joelle, your arms. Your arm's getting weak. You got to watch the head. So that their team, the tribe's talking. They can do it. They're talking to their team. Tribe of Benji. Charlissa's adjusting. Good. Watch your head. Good. Watch the bucket, Joelle. Bring it up higher. And the last reward. Tacos, Dr. Pepper, and Coke. Tacos, Dr. Pepper, and Coke. It's refreshing. It's food for you, and you get to eat it on the spot. This can help you with more energy. This can help you get better at the next challenges that other people may not have the energy you have. You get sugar, you get protein.
You're already going to get sugar from apples.
10 tacos. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2. The reward is gone. There is no more deceiving, no more rewards. That's exactly what this game is for. This game is to strip you away from everything. Your mental, your physical. What do you have left in this challenge?
Strong, Ashley. Get up. Come on, baby.
Day 25. You're weak. You're fatigued. You said no to sugar, no to protein, because you have that heart, survivor instinct. You're there. It's good. I can see his bucket's above the head. He's going. And lasted 43 minutes. She only has 2 pounds of water. This is nothing. 3% of your body weight. Day 25 out of 39 days. We started with 12, we're at 7. Joelle's bucket, Joelle's legs. He is shaking, but he does not want to give up. Higher, higher, there you go. Your muscles can only take so much. 15 minutes up. Oh my goodness, Ashley dropped out of nowhere. Wow, that was a shocker. Ashley looked good. Ruby is still in. Charlissa is still in. Joelle, the only boy, is still in. Oh no. Joelle's face, you gotta bring the bucket higher. He's singing. Oh my goodness.
We can make a go right now. We can see who wants to get off. We can make a deal on boat. But if I get off, y'all get me out today, Robert's just going to control the boats all the way down to final 3. So do we want to flip this? Do we want to make it spicy, or do we want to keep playing Robert's game? What do we want to do? I could be here all day, girls.
Y'all have hit the 30-minute mark. 30 minutes.
Amazing.
Oh, Charlissa drop. Wow. Head up, Joel, bucket up. 7 started, 2 remain.
Oh, wait.
All right, Ruby and Joelle, y'all have officially tied Lily's record from season 2, 38 minutes. Arc recorded, and it's over. Lily has won individual immunity. Congratulations, y'all just set a new record. All right, one last deceiving offer. If y'all both step off now and step off at the same time, y'all will both get immunity. Y'all are both safe. If not, we're gonna have 1 foot. You gotta lift with 1 foot. So y'all talk. On it, ready? Y'all gotta step together. 3, 2, 1.
Step.
And it's it. They both won immunity. Wow.
Man, I didn't know if my legs were gonna make it any longer, but I could not say nothing.
All right, castaways, give it up for that challenge. Wow, just awesome. Y'all didn't just beat it. Y'all broke the record, 39 minutes, but we have set another first. Instead of 1, we're doing 2 immunity challenges. Winners, so Joelle, come ahead and take this one here. You are safe from tribal. No one can vote you off here. And Ruby, we are bringing back a favorite immunity award for this favorite challenge. So congratulations, you are safe. Joelle, from shaking the footage, we can go back to it. Your American flags was even waving. Your whole body was just shaking at like the 5-minute mark. You beat the record at 39 minutes. How are you feeling right now?
I feel amazing. I knew I had a choice of either to win that or go home, and I do not want to go home. I feel like I'm the only fan at this point, and I want to win for the fans. The season is fan versus favorite.
Having one fan, like Joelle said, win, and one favorite win, you representing the favorites right now, even though you're Tribe of Benji, how is this feeling right now? And representing the moms.
It feels great. I mean, moms are super strong. We gotta endure a lot, but I feel like we're still one. I don't feel like there should be sides anymore. I think we should be one. And he has a lot of heart, and I love it. And I knew he was gonna be a hard one to beat.
Yes.
So I was like, well, he's hard-headed, I'm hard-headed. We're gonna do this.
I love it. Then that's why it's Survivor. Y'all are digging deep more. Y'all beat 38 minutes with Lily's. Did not think Lily's record was going to be broken, and now it's broken by 2 of y'all. Congratulations. This season is just getting started. I have nothing else for y'all. Go back to your tribe. Goodbye.
It's time for a Bible story. Today we're looking at the story of Joseph, part 2.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we had the whole to be continued thing last time. But could we do a quick recap or something? Like, a lot's happened since then. I can't really remember the details.
Wait, so much has happened in 1 week that you really can't remember?
Yeah, man. Had a busy week. Had to wash my 3 cats. Made a corn maze in my backyard. Had to read 14 books twice.
Okay, sure. We can do a recap. Joseph lived in the land of Canaan, and he had 11 brothers.
Yup.
But they really didn't like him.
Ah, that's right, because their dad gave Joseph that sweet coat with all the colors.
Exactly. Then God gave Joseph some dreams, telling him that he had big plans for his life.
Yeah, like the one where the wheat stood up and all the other bundles bowed down to it, and then the one where the sun, the moon, and 11 stars all bowed down to Joseph.
You got it.
Plus that one dream where he had mouths on his knees.
No, that was your dream, and it was super weird. Get that out of here.
Yeah, sorry.
Joseph's brothers were so jealous that they threw him down into a pit. Then they told their dad that he had been killed by a wild animal and sold him off as a slave.
Gotcha. So now we're all caught up, okay? What happened next?
Well, Joseph was under the control of the slave traders. He was forced to walk for miles and miles in his chains with no idea where he was going.
Man, that sounds kind of scary.
No kidding. They led Joseph all the way to the land of Egypt.
Whoa, like Egypt? Egypt? Like where the pyramids are?
You bet.
Dag, yo, that's like way far away.
It sure was. And that only made things worse. Not only would he be forced to work as a slave, but he was so far away from home. He didn't speak their language and he wasn't used to their food. It was not a great situation.
Man, I wish he wasn't so alone like that.
Well, he might have felt like he was alone, but he actually wasn't. The Bible says that even in this rough situation, the Lord was with him. He never left Joseph, and he still had big plans for his life.
Like even in a really bad spot like this?
Totally. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Soon after he came to Egypt, he was sold to a man named Potiphar.
Wait, what's that guy's name? Pot of fur?
No.
Honda bird?
No, say it after me. Potiphar.
Potty turd.
No! Come on, man. That's not even close.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say potty.
Potiphar was a very wealthy man. In fact, he was one of the Pharaoh's officials.
Whoa, that's a pretty big deal, huh? Isn't Pharaoh like the leader of all of Egypt?
Sure is. So this meant Potiphar had a lot of power and lived in a nice big house.
Hey, that's kind of cool, actually. I mean, even though he's a slave, at least he gets to live like in a house and do some cool work indoors, huh?
Exactly. That's one way that God took care of Joseph through this whole deal.
Gotcha. So that's what you were saying about how no matter the circumstances, God's big plans are still working.
Now you're starting to get it.
So what happened next? Did he just like live it up working in that sweet mansion, mowing the yard, dusting the statues, cleaning the pool?
Not exactly. For a while, everything actually seemed to be going okay. Until something bad happened.
Of course it did. Can't have too much good stuff happening for old Joseph, can we? Something's gotta come along and mess it all up. What happened? Did Joseph like make a mistake or something?
No, actually, Joseph didn't do anything wrong. But Potiphar's wife was not a great person. And she lied about Joseph and got him in big trouble.
But you said he didn't do anything wrong. How come he got in big trouble?
Well, he was still just a lowly slave boy, so Potiphar actually sided with his wife.
Oh man, that stinks. So what happened? Did he just like go work for somebody else?
No, actually, he got thrown into prison.
Wait, what? That double stinks, but he didn't do anything. All right, Joseph, time to lawyer up. Be all like, I'll see you in court, lady. You're trying to lie about me and send me to jail? You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Okay, calm down. That's not really how it worked back then. If someone like Potiphar wanted you to go to jail, you went to jail.
Man, this is all just a big old bologna cramwich with extra bogus sauce and a side of ripoff.
I know, but remember, even in all those dark times, the Lord was still with Joseph.
Wait, but how? His situation keeps getting worse and worse. First, he's thrown into a pit by his jerk brothers. Then he gets sold into slavery. Then he gets lied about by some jerk lady and thrown into a stinking rat-infested prison.
That's true. His circumstances weren't all that great, but God still had a great, big, awesome plan for his life. And even in the hard times, the Lord was with him. But then, something was about to happen that would change things big time.
Oh, really? What happened?
Well, that's the next part of the story.
Aw, man, you got me with another to be continued. Never even saw it coming. Man, you're good.
All right, Ashley.
I mean, it would have been an easy challenge if it wasn't so windy. But like, if the wind was like going at my back and like I was getting pushed and then like the board kept shaking from other people. I'm not gonna say who. But yeah, it would have been easy. It would have been easy for me, but it was just like the wind and the fortune.
Yeah, because you were in week 3, like you mentioned, you held there for 43 minutes. So being on here, I know the balance thing was a different one, but you did very good today. So congratulations on that. All right. Did you drop to benefit your team? Did you drop to benefit you, or did you just drop because you know you're about to fall? What's going on?
It was 90% to benefit my team. I took one for the team. The other 10% was I was not going to do this. One, I didn't want to fall down with that bucket of water, so I just thought, hey, take one for the team. We definitely needed it. It gave us nourishment and energy because now we're more lively and we're ready for the next challenge. But had I known there was going to be other stuff, like I would have taken the shower. I should have just stayed in to take a shower. So that's my only regret.
That oranges and apples changed the game for you and you tried. And was it worth it?
I would definitely say it was worth it. Before we even got over to the challenge, everybody was already talking about tacos, talking about, you know, get someone a drink, going to taco trucks, and I could just see in their faces they were kind of done. So, and since we did the merge, it was not the atmosphere I was expecting. It was actually really welcoming, which is very scary in Survivor. But yeah, you brought up a bunch of apples and a bunch of oranges, and I was like, that can go to all of us. So I was pretty excited to play the game too. So kind of a bummer.
Like your confidence is you're safe today, or did that even cross your mind that you gave up immunity?
I think I felt safe when I stepped off, and then as the game progressed, I got a little more scared. So I no longer feel confident now.
Incredible game lasting 39 minutes. Now that you're off, now that your arms got a little bit of rest, how close were you? How many minutes do you think you could have lasted if y'all didn't fall?
I mean, my arms were fine. It was my feet. Balancing on that board is what's hard. And then your feet go numb, and then they start to hurt, and you're just like, oh Lord, take me now. But I already knew. I was like, you're not gonna give up unless you fall, girl. So I was like, you can bring whatever you want by, but I ain't stopping for it. And so I was just gonna keep going until my feet gave out.
Did you feel like it was close, the feet giving out closer and closer when the time hit?
I mean, I probably had maybe 10 more minutes, and then I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna be done for it.
Wow. So when I can give this one to Joel.
I feel like Ruby and I are a lot alike. I think we are both, we're go-getters. And so I think the thought of her thinking, what if I act like I'm going to step down and just let him step off and I win, maybe crossed her head, because I know it slightly crossed my head. But I also know that Ruby's just like me, as I'm a man of integrity. So I knew when Ruby looked at me and said, let's do it, I was like, let's do this. So I felt like we both deserve it too. Ruby is amazing. And so I'm excited to be playing this game with her and really everybody. So I'm just glad to be here.
Awesome. At that point, you were really trying. What was the factor and what was going through your head, and you think you had a shot of winning?
I knew it was going to be challenging because I had the heaviest bucket. So that was like the given right off the bat. So I knew it was going to be, I was going to give it my all for as long as I could. But even with adjusting, I was already starting to feel like the burn in my shoulders. So I was like, okay, let's just throw it in at this point.
I love that you fell. You didn't take a deceiving reward. You just went out on your terms. So I do commend you on
It's
that.
usually how I roll.
Yeah. Had a going out song to you as, okay, this means I'm leaving, or were you trying to motivate yourself to stay in? Because you hit 30 minutes. What was going on?
Honestly, I think like while we were playing the game, I did realize I got out of character based off of a comment, you know, and I was standing there and I really wanted to win, right? But at the end of the day, are you winning for, you know, to prove a point, for revenge, you know, for pride, or are you really trying to win because you ultimately want to win? And so I just thought about some of the times that we spent, you know, over the last couple of days and weeks, and I'm just like, okay, look, and that's the song that I heard. Wind comes, you know, I think it's wind blows, rain comes. My house is built on you. So at the end of the day, I could win this challenge and still lose the next one. So I was like, nah, if I'm not gonna do it right, I don't want it.
With that being said, it's time to vote. James, you're up.
before, but I cannot vote him because we had an alliance. But for some reason, he thought it was the best to leave our alliance. Makes no sense, but I'm gonna stick with this guy. He has to go.
If anybody has a hidden idol and wants to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll tell the first vote. Charlissa. Ree. 1 vote Charlissa, 1 vote Ree. James. 1 vote Charlissa, 1 vote Ree, 1 vote James. Robert. 1 vote Charlissa, 1 vote Ree, 1 vote James, 1 vote Robert. James. 2 vote James, 1 vote Robert, 1 vote Charlissa, 1 vote Ree, 2 votes left. Robert. 2 votes Robert, 2 votes James, 1 vote left. And the 6th member eliminated of Survivor, Fans vs. Favorites, and the 2nd member of the jury, James. Please come bring your torch. James, the trap has spoken.
Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed, but there's just such a good, solid group of people that are there, and I think they got pretty comfortable over the last couple of days. And then even to just the culture shock from Team Jocko to Team Benji, I think they're just different headspaces, and I don't think I adjusted fast enough. I let my heart get a little too soft, and when I saw that I could feed everybody, I went for it, and it ended up costing me the game. But I have to say I don't have any regrets. I think it's been a good time. I'm really excited to see who gets to the end of it.